Well, as the cold weather creeped into Fayetteville this past week, the Arkansas Razorbacks football team sat idle, waiting for the bye week to pass by preparing for their road trip against Ole Miss this Saturday. While head coach Bobby Petrino says that the 2 weeks without a game felt like an eternity, his team feels as ready as ever now to improve upon their 1-1 conference record.
Seems like forever since we've played, having the bye week, but I think we got a lot accomplished in the last 2 weeks of practice. I feel good about our mindset. I think we're practicing faster than we have all year long, which is good. We need to keep improving. We're as healthy probably as we've been for a while, so I'm excited about that. And we're looking forward to going on the road and getting up early. And I think it's important for us to get off to a fast start. That's something we've been talking a lot about, is doing a better job early in the game. Starting faster on offense, starting faster on defense, and executing early. So that's something we've put a lot of emphasis on here in the last week.
Volleyball provides a preview to the football team's road test tonight at 7 p.m. as the Ole Miss Rebels visit Barnhill Arena. The Razorbacks are looking to continue their historical dominance over the Rebels, whom the Hogs have beaten 13 of 17 times in Fayetteville. Arkansas remains home for Sunday's match against Alabama at 1:30 p.m., and head coach Robert Paliza says victories are all his team needs to continue their hope for the NCAA tournament.
We believe that with the schedule we have left in front of us, it can definitely put us in a position to be an NCAA tournament team. Now, we do got to take advantage of the schedule that's ahead of us. Every match is very, very important, and we just got to just really accept that challenge and go after it.
Aiming for the 8th spot in the SEC tournament, the Arkansas soccer team had perhaps its biggest home game of the season last night as number 8 Florida came to town. The Razorbacks led for 76 minutes after Allie Chandler found the back of the net just 3 minutes into the match. But an 80th minute Gator goal tied the game and sent it to overtime, where Florida would score just 1:35 into the period for the win. Her team didn't get the victory against a team she'd had her eye on all fall, but head coach Aaron Aubrey said her team's resiliency gave them the confidence they needed to finish the season, which continues this Sunday at noon at South Carolina.
We came out certainly with a game plan. The team, the players executed it to perfection. This is what we were capable of tonight. At this moment, we were capable of this, and sometimes the number 8 team in the country is going to beat you. And we've got a lot of growing to do, and I've said it all year, maturing. But the performance tonight, the competitiveness, the thought put behind everything, I was really happy and impressed with this team.
Soccer wasn't the only program facing Florida Thursday night, as the 7th-ranked Gators came into the Hyper Natatorium for a dual meet against the Hogs. Sophomore Kesha Naylor highlighted the evening with a school record score of 352.8, which broke her own mark set last season. Senior Katie Whitbeck posted victories in the 100 and 200 butterfly, but in the end, it was Florida who would come out with the 173-125 team win. To finish off the weekend, women's golf heads east to Knoxville, Tennessee for the annual SEC Pac-12 Challenge, while both tennis teams go west to Tulsa for the ITA Regional Championship today through Monday. The women's doubles pair of Kate Lukumskaya and Claudine Paulson are ranked 25th in the nation and will look to make it back to the finals of the tournament, where Paulson and former Razorback Anouk Tigu reached in 2010. Taj Harrison, Mike Knott, and Manfred Yeski will play on the men's side.
Claudine and Kate, they're actually ranked 25th nationally, and they'll be the top seeded team in the tournament. So certainly in doubles, we're expecting a really strong showing. And in singles, we have 4 players there, none of whom will be seeded in the top 4. It's the first time we haven't had a top 4 seeded singles player in a while. But we will have 3 of the higher seeded players outside the top 4. So I'm looking for a breakthrough into the top 4 from either Kate, Claudine, Stephanie, and Emily in the singles as well.
Manfred Jeske is going to be a main draw player, and he may even be seeded. He defeated a top 45 player in the country last weekend there in Norman, so he may even be one of those top 16 seeds. Mike Knott and Taj Harrison will participate in the qualifying draw. So that's what we have on tap for this weekend, and I'm just real pleased where we are.
Well, that's your recap for all Arkansas Razorback sports for the weekend. The football team kicks off tomorrow at 11:21 a.m., set to air on the SEC Network. That's it for this week's edition of the Razorback Report. As always, I'm Zach Swartz for ArkansasRazorbacks.com.